Hello Aries, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, Venus and Jupiter signs. Welcome to reading that is for year 2020. So this is the whole yearly forecast. What I've done here, I have 4 themes or questions, and so we will look 1, 2, 3, 4 piles, right? I mean, it looks like a one big pile, but we'll look at them all separately and we'll just kind of see what the year 2020 has got in store for you. So let's straight away jump to your reading. So the first one, we have a challenge of year 2020, then we have the luck, biggest change, and then advice for you. So let's start with the challenging part. So the challenge, as the theme came up, Ace of Wands. So the challenge will be for you to start something completely new. Okay, I feel like something it will be about taking action and making other people on board with you. So I feel like relationships or partnerships and getting people, to have this win-win outcome that everybody's happy or what you're doing, that will be challenging. It may be difficult to get something off the ground in 2020, or it's like you see the full reverse is like something that you want to start. It can be like a passionate project, it can be anything in fact, right? But by the book, the Lovers, it will be difficult to follow this the start. It will be difficult to get it off the ground. I feel like what is really happening here is that maybe you don't have enough courage, and maybe that's gonna happen because also Mars will be retrograde in your sign and your ruler as well. So the journey itself, it might be challenging, maybe not enough courage or not enough strength to get through this at the time, because especially when they're gonna go retrograde, it's not forever. What it actually means is that here we have deep knowing and 9 of Wands. You have to persevere it, okay? It is not about giving up. It is about just knowing that you have to keep standing there and fight for it, okay? And so that will be maybe at times it will be difficult for you to kind of receive those messages from a higher self that keep at it, that it doesn't get off the ground the first time or this straight away. It doesn't mean it's never gonna meant to. It just means that this is just the time where it just happens this way. And so you'll be challenged in a way to, I guess, persevere it and just keep at it. And when we're coming actually down to the second part, which is the luck, and I guess we will understand why this is going to be challenging part, because your luck is actually in your solo work. Your luck is going to be to go towards your tempo by yourself, okay? And actually you will get the most happiness from it and the most joy, and you will able to get a little your own wishes like happen for you. Your luck will be about mending your 9 of Cups, which is mending your little wishes, right? What you really want. And also I see that this is a relieving and releasing a negativity, which means 7 of Swords, right? Anybody who has been lying to you and been deceptive to you, or you've been in a situation that has been dishonest in some ways, you just need to leave this behind. And I feel like this is all to do with work, by the way, 8 of Pentacles, right? And so this is about you stop worrying, okay? Your good luck will be if you don't worry too much about things of trying to make work with other people, and more for concentrating what you are doing. And your solo work will bring you happiness and will bring you this little rewards. You can reward yourself, and I feel like you will get through start seeing the results as well in 2020 when you approach this situation this way. Look, poised and the Temperance, this is about you finding this a good place for you to work, or a good place for you to do your task or do what you want to achieve, because 8 of Pentacles is like rinse and repeat kind of a card, right? It is dedicating, paying attention to detail, doing something financially, or whatever you're working on. It can be a project, a job, you're maybe working for yourself. It can be anything what you are dedicating yourself to, but this is about doing it yourself and finding your perfect balance place where you can do that, where you are free from worry, free from like deceptive energy and negativity, and then you start seeing things actually working out for you, and you will gain a lot of happiness through this, and this is your luck. So in a way that the partnership part of trying to start something new with somebody is difficult, is because your biggest luck is actually relying on yourself in 2020. So the third one here is the biggest change that will happen for you in 2020. So we have here the devil reversed, and we have don't let your past hold you back. So this is letting go of the past negative patterns, behaviors, habits, anything that was negative and was holding you down and maybe not allowing you to get the results you wanted. You'll be letting go of that. And also this is the theme of 2 of Wands and 10 of Wands. So this is about making a decision to go and work hard for it, which is the 10 of Wands, and he said 10 8 of Pentacles there as well. So I feel like you are gonna go all in something, right? Seems to be all in, but the way it's also changing here is that you're going to actually start seeing results in 2020. We have a victory card for you, dear Aries, and 3 of Wands. You will start seeing the results. You will win if you will concentrate and do the thing you know is best for you, and like I said, not worrying about what anybody else does. Just do your thing, get rid of your bad habits, anything that has been holding you back. You see the Ace of Swords. You will cut through any emotional stuff that's maybe been bothering you for some time now, especially those eclipses that were happening in Cancer and Capricorn that were triggering you. So all of that will be cut out, and here it is. What I see as well is that work through your fears. So this is as well a solo card. So don't be afraid to go solo into this, or don't be afraid to get the rewards, because you'll be start seeing the results, and you're going to start get paid for it, whatever you're going to chuck yourself into, that you're going to be working throughout the whole year. And also not for you. And then we have the Knight of Wands with the Queen of Wands. What is going to be not for you is this, at least in 2020, what is changing. You're not going to be driven by short-term passionate projects. I feel like you are much more woman holding a coin, and 8 of Wands reversed, low risk. Okay, I feel you're gonna go for low risk situations, and you're gonna start seeing the rewards. So maybe before you were let's say going for something quick and easy, instant gratification, because that's what especially Uranus, when it was in Aries, it was all about instant gratification. This is why we have this whole social media, instant likes and all things like that. But anyways, here you will go, that is something that you will get to see the results. Okay, you will work hard for it, but you're going to start reaping the rewards, reaping the results, because what you will do is, like I said, luck is on your side when you're doing things by yourself, and this is going to be all yours because you work for it, right? So you would stop maybe taking risks as much, because also many planets in Capricorn, it is not about risk taking. It's actually about steady and slow progress. And woman holding a coin, you will definitely see the results of your hard work and results of letting go of the past habits. Okay, so when we're coming down to the advice for you from tarot cards for year 2020, so what do we have here? Emotions are running high and nothing is yet set in stone. And so we have here 10 of Wands again. So I feel that you definitely know that you don't want to go back where you've been, okay? And that you, even though you are working hard, right, nothing is concrete yet, okay? So just don't stop at it. That's what I'm getting here. And actually, this is figuring out a new good system, because we have Devil reversed here as well as a theme. So this is saying to you that releasing those negative habits, as we were saying, and thinking and figuring out a new working schedule perhaps, or something that will not hold you back. So let's say, for example, you will say no to social media if it's your work is not to do with social media, like example, right? And you will cut this out. You will get rid of anything that is distracting you, and you would just concentrate alone on your thing that you want to do, and you're going to start seeing the results. And the advice is for you to think about the plan, right, of how is the best way to monetize your work or monetize your actions, and not to get stuck, not to be stuck and just waiting, right? Because it's all about thinking, and this is also thinking about how not to go back to where you've been, right? So not to go in falling back into the old habits in any ways, and also not spending, this is again not spending time, I guess, on the social media, you know, like just browsing and just doing nothing, kind of a wasting time thing. This is the transfer is asking you to do, because it's not going to bring you happiness. It's just an instant, maybe a moment of nothingness, of seeing posts or things like that. Unless it serves your work, I feel like this is what is advising for you, is just let go of the bad habits that were not allowing you to see the results, and concentrate on bettering your schedule, bettering your work, bettering whatever you want to work on, because there is something that you are on a mission here, okay? And so yeah, and just continue at this. So I think actually, Aries, that you are experiencing a very important year in 2020, because firstly Mars retrograde in your sign, and it will square all of those planets in Capricorn. So you're under pressure in some ways, but the pressure what creates the diamonds. So this is your year to create a big massive diamond, okay? So and this is why it feels like your concentration will be very it is narrowed down to something that you really want to get doing, I guess. And I feel like you will be successful at that. You will definitely have victory. You will get the results. You see it, eliminating all of this past habits and negative things that were holding you back, and not really worrying about what other people do or think, not worrying about too much about collaborating with others, because I feel like you are the master here in this situation. So dear Aries, I hope that you enjoyed this reading for 2020. If you did so, consider subscribing if you haven't done so yet. Press the little notification bell next to it. You will be notified next time I will post a video. Also, please leave a comment and let me know if this is goes within your plans, if this is something that you've been thinking about. So thank you so much. Happy New Year, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.